Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I've got just a simple, not a recipe, but an idea for you. Like, I know during the holidays everybody's busy and they don't have time to do a lot of the things that they want to do. So, one idea, and you can use, many, but this is just, now this is a small tin. But this is a 12-inch tin of sugar cookies or butter cookies. They're all over during the holiday season. You see them everywhere. And supposing you had to bring cookies to your child's class, that was one of the things you had to do, and you just totally forgot. Well, if you're like most people, you'll have 2 or 3 of these on hand, and we're just going to decorate these, and when we get through we're going to put them right back in this little tin. So I have a variety of little things here. I have actually sprinkles. This is a multicolored chocolate. Here's red. I had green but I can't find it right now. And then I have these white chocolate, ground nuts, coconut, and this is a cinnamon sugar mixture. I've got some hazelnut over here, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it. And get a long sheet of wax paper, which I have right here. So we're just going to take these cookies one at a time. First I'm going to dip it in the chocolate. Then I'm going to roll it in these nuts here. And then I'm going to put it on my sheet. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's going to think that you did this, made these cookies. They may not, but they're going to taste very good. I'm going to do a couple of these in the nuts. Just roll them in there. These are walnuts, but you can use pecans, you can use hazelnuts, you can use anything you want. Alright, here's another cookie. You know what, I want to do this one next because I just love this idea. Alright, this is going in the white chocolate, and I'm just going to put the whole top of it down in that white chocolate, and I don't want it to peek up or anything. And into the coconut it goes. Isn't that a beautiful little cookie? Now, who's not going to want to eat that? Nobody. Everybody's going to want these cookies. So let's do another one. And in the white chocolate. And into the coconut flakes. These are sweetened coconut flakes. But, I think you could probably use the frozen type also that aren't long like this. Alright, let's get another one and do something different with it. Get one of these. And I'm partial to chocolate, guys, so I'm going to dip that in the chocolate. Then I'm going to sprinkle some of these red sprinkles on it. Lay it down. Do another one. Sprinkle it over, over your paper, because you don't want to get your little flavorings mixed up. Let's do another one. We're gonna dip this one in the white chocolate over here. And let's use these little colored ones. This would even be great to see. Isn't that cute? Take to work, So say you had to bring some cookies to work. Why not? They're just gonna look at how pretty they are. They're not gonna say, oh, you bought these. Because they're not gonna care. Alright, let's see what else can we do. Let's try the white again. Now, I suppose you could dip the whole cookie in there, but that's going to be an awful lot of decoration. And I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on there. Little chocolate morsels. Let's do another one like that. Don't get your icing too thick now. Let's do another one. And if you buy, you know, a larger tin of cookies, get your kids to help you. This will be a treat for them. They'll love it. Let's do one of these. These are my favorite ones, these little swirled ones. And I'll just put some of these little colored sprinkles on this one, on the chocolate. They look so sweet. Can you see them? Yeah. And who's going to say, you know, nobody's going to say anything about them. They may not even take enough time to look and see, well, these are bought cookies that she decorated. And yeah, a lot of people don't even care. I don't. Alright, so let's go with the solid ones dipped in chocolate. And now, because I don't want to mess up my my coconut, I'm just going to place it on there. Just like that. That is so sweet. Let's do another one. And we're just going to keep doing these until we've finished this whole box. And that's what you would do, you know, if you had your children helping you, if they're older, because I don't think little kids can handle this too well. Oops. Keep something to wipe your hands on. There's another one in chocolate. Let's put that over here. I actually want to do some more with nuts on them. So let's do these. Let's dip this in the white chocolate and roll it in the nuts. Now that's going to be a delicious cookie right there. There we go. I'm going to get Sam to taste one of these when I get finished with them. But I mean, it's just an easy way to decorate a cookie. And if you have to take it to your job or something, you're just going to you don't have to get all your baking stuff out and mix and bake and then decorate. You're going to already have your cookies made. Oh, I know. Let's do this. This right here is cinnamon sugar. Just going to sprinkle that on top and set it down. Let's do a white chocolate one. The biggest thing you have to do with this is just melt the chocolate. I mean, you know, it's no big ordeal for you, and you can see how fast this is going. Put a little cinnamon on. Let's put a little bit of red sprinkles on there too. We'll do another chocolate one. You can tell the nuts are my favorites. Most everybody likes nuts. I have a grandchild that doesn't like nuts. I can't imagine that, but that's what she tells me. My oldest grandchild calls me Grandma. My 3 younger grandchilds call me Grammy. And that's because one of them didn't like the name Grandma. Isn't that strange? So I have 2 different names. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting out of the camera. I just love this idea. Just love it. Let's go into the white and use some more of these sprinkles right here. I don't want to get them mixed, so I'm kind of doing it off the camera a little bit, but there it is. And you just keep doing this till you're through. You know, you can have a whole lot more decorations. These are just the few that I have right here. So let's do chocolate on chocolate. Can't see this too well, can you? There we go. We'll just sprinkle a few of them on there. Set that down. I'm going back into these nuts. Oops, can you see? Yeah, you can. There we go. You could do the whole box, the whole little flat one way if that's the way you wanted to do them. But I mean, you know, that's totally up to you. We're headed back into the white and into the coconut again. Look at that precious cookie. So here we go. Alright. You guys get the idea. And most of these things, I mean, you know, you usually have nuts at home, just crush them up. And these little candies, I mean, they're very inexpensive. All of them are. So, you know, take advantage of that. And I'm going to take this white chocolate one and put it right in this cinnamon sugar. Don't you know that's going to be good? And just for effect, I'll put a little bit of the red sprinkles on it. Just a few. If I could find my green. I don't know how I lose things, but I do. But if I could find the green, I'd be doing green also. In any case, let's do another one. White down into the cinnamon sugar. Excuse me. Now you don't want just mainly sugar, not for a cookie. Let's put some chocolate on this one. Can you all see me? Yeah. Put some of these little chocolate things. They don't want to stick too well. I guess my chocolate is getting too solid, but you get the idea, right? We'll set it down, and so we got a good thing going here. And since these are my favorite, I'm putting on the rest of these in nuts, because that's the way I would prefer to eat them. And if I was taking these somewhere, it might be a different story, but I'm just gonna roll these in these nuts here, or just coat them just like that, and set them down on the cookie sheet to harden on the wax paper, so you're not even making a big mess. And like I said, this is a 12-ounce box of these butter cookies, but you can get any flavor. Any flavor. I mean, any size. Butter cookies, look at, I mean, you know, they'll take any flavor. I got ahead of me. Put any flavor on these. And I was going to actually flavor, after I did some of them in plain chocolate, I was going to flavor this with orange flavoring. But it said don't add any flavoring that has water in it. And of course mine has oil and water. So I didn't want to do that. So here we go. I'm going to put this in the nuts. And that side is still warm. But I'm going to take this coconut and sprinkle it on this other side over here. So that'll be chocolate and coconut. Alright, I got just a few left, but you've gotten the idea behind it. And I'm going to let Sam taste one of these. Which one do you want, Sam?
They all look good.
Yeah,
Let me have this one with nuts. No, yeah, that one.
This one with the most.
Yeah.
The hostess with the mostest. Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Does it taste like a store-bought cookie?
No, it tastes more homemade.
It does, doesn't it?
Maybe I'll try one of those coconut ones. Right?
This one or these?
Either one.
There you go. Coconut.
You know, I need to get a true reading here.
That's right. Now,
They're very good. Very good.
I want you to try this one with just the cinnamon and white icing. Let's let him try that.
White chocolate? Oh, yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. There's my holiday tip for you. Let me zoom in real quick. Nice little treat. I'm not going to take the time to put them back in the box, but you know what I'm talking about. Thank you for coming in today, spending a little time with me, a little part of your day. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, you take care.